A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house. Someone had put up a chain link fence, but it looked like I wasn't the first person to hop it.
Salut à tous et non, What of Remains Edith Finch. Alors j'ai du mal à le dire en anglais, excusez-moi. Pour tous ceux qui parlent anglophone, pour tous les anglophones, je m'excuse pour le titre. Alors, commençons le petit jeu indé.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Alors, je vais pas durer longtemps, c'est vraiment juste pour vous montrer ce que c'est. Encore.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately. I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Ah, c'est là.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
J'ai où là? On va tester un truc, on va voir si j'ai un corps. Ah ouais, j'ai un corps. J'ai même des pieds. Oh, pour un jeu indé, c'est pas mal ça. Bien joué. On a un corps. Et par contre, oh, je me suis bloqué. Je vais pas passer par là. Ah, mince, je me suis bloqué. Mince, je suis bloqué, j'arrive pas à passer. Non, attends, 2 minutes. Voilà, on refait une nouvelle partie, excuse-moi, confirmé, écrasera, je m'en fous.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Allez, vas-y, on commence.
Someone had put up a chain link fence, but it looked like I wasn't the first person to hop it.
On peut pas revenir en haut sur nos points. Ok.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Salut à toi.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately. I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Allez, on ouvre. On explose littéralement le texte.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know, or she thought the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Voici, on va à droite, hein, au lieu de la gauche, parce que tout à l'heure j'étais passé sur la gauche et je me suis totalement bloqué.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Ah, un cerf. On va passer par là. Ah, ok.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to. The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it. As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were.
Ouais, ça va, je vais bien.
I was afraid of the house. I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't. Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
Ah ouais, je te remercie. Tout.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Bah, c'est un jeu indé que j'avais payé gratuit sur le PS4. Quand c'était gratuit, c'était un des jeux gratuits à un moment donné. Je m'étais dit pourquoi pas, ça avait l'air bien.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home. But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Oula.
Like how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Alors, on va aller voir ce qu'il y a à faire. Tout.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture. My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home. Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth. Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
Oh.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit. Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça?
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library. After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Ah, il y a des livres là.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
Ah, on sait les portes.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it. Edie's father Odin built the original house. Whenever people ask me about my family,
Ah mince.
the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Attends, on doit passer par là, mais ici il y a une porte. Ah si, il y a une porte.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Ah si, elle est morte en 1947. C'est-à-dire qu'elle avait 7 ans 10 ans.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up. The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
2010. C'est récent ça.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of. My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin. Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him. Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of. Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan, but I had no idea what was behind that door. Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat. The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it. My Halloween candy was all gone. Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
I kept eating and eating.
C'est moi, elle a mangé de dentifrice.
I ate a lot of things that night.
On peut dire qu'elle avait faim.
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
Pas le poisson quand même.
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly,
Why?
I was a cat.
Pourquoi? Ah, je suis devenu un chat.
I tried to
cool,
be
ça.
quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Tu vas monter? Ok. Miaou. Oh, toi, je vais t'avoir, toi. Viens ici, toi. Miaou. Je vais t'avoir, je vais t'avoir. Ah!
I jumped and I
Viens
almost
ici.
got her. I could tell she was getting really tired.
Non, tu sais qu'est-ce que c'est. Mais moi je vais monter sur la table.
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird. I gobbled her up.
What?
Suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind.
Ah bah non, je suis,
Then
ah non, je suis un hibou
little
quoi.
teeth nibbling in the grass.
Je suis une chouette. Et tout ça parce qu'une gamine avait faim. Hein. Oh viens mon petit lapin, tu vas voir, il est croqué. Viens ici toi.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit.
Eh bah, elle avait faim la
I
gamine.
walked to find something bigger. A mama rabbit.
Je l'ai vu, je l'ai vu, je l'ai vu.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
Ouais, mais là t'es mort là, Margarine. Hein. Ouf. Ah bah non.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Ah, je trouvais ma cible.
I wanted fat, juicy seals. I tore off a flipper and it
Pourquoi?
tasted really good.
Bah ok, c'était délicieux, mais c'était un phoque quoi.
Grabbed on tight. When I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Je suis pieuvre.
Now I was a monster and I smelled people everywhere.
Je suis un ver de terre là ou une pieuvre?
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Oh lui il est bourré lui. Oh. Attends, il y a marqué quelque chose dessus là. Ok, c'est ce qu'il dit. Ah, c'est un ver de terre. suis un lombric quoi, normal.
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
C'est bon, je passe dans les failles, hein. Je suis un ver de terre là. Littéralement. Je comprends pas. What? Enfin, si je suis un... Je suis quoi en fait là?
Passenger, I was still hungry. And to cross the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
J'étais quoi?
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe. I got closer and closer.
Qu'est-ce que je suis en fait là?
All my stomach started growling.
Mes estomacs.
And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to be, and we both know I will be delicious.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Bon, on va s'arrêter là.
This will be obvious later.
On peut sauvegarder? Option. Caméra normale, réticule, oui, non, non. Prédit. Non, bah. Moi, je reviendrai si,
But my mom never told
si,
me
si vous y comprenez quelque chose. Moi, je vais m'arrêter là. Ça m'a fait bien. J'étais en mode. Là, je suis en mode assez curieux en fait. Parce que je ne
When we
comprends pas.
adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Bon, on va arrêter. Attends, je vais regarder où ça va quand même. Parce que.
I spent a lot of time in Great Grandma Edie's room.
Sauvegarde en cours. Pardon. Voilà. Et on va y arrêter là. Bienvenue, merci pour ceux qui m'ont joint. Zoltan, je te remercie. Et passez tous une bonne soirée, une bonne journée.